I tweeted this yesterday and I do mean it. I said if we reclaim 3.15 trillion on the total market cap, I said that yesterday, if we reclaim that, then we're going to the moon, and that is exactly what happened. We did have a higher close up with 3.15 trillion, and we started rocketing. Some of the tokens that I called on the show are up 7 to 10%, and I'm telling you now that the bottom is in. Now, that does not mean that there cannot be any pullback, because I know what's going to happen here. People are going to come back, look at the show, and Fefe said the bottom is in, and then we're going to have a 5% drop, and everybody will call me an idiot. So I just want to clear out stuff, and I want to tell you that the bottom is in. The local bottom is in, for sure. 3.45 trillion on the total market cap is the next target, which is about 10% on total market cap, 15 to 25% pump on your favorite coins. But there can be little corrections in the way, and that's what I want to map out. I want to show you exactly what I'm doing, how I'm playing this. I'm already in 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗪. I'm adding to some of the positions. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about on this show. You know the drill. I go by, I do these shows completely free from the bottom of my heart. I prepare a lot of time every single day. I'm in the market for you. I dedicated my life to help you navigate this bull market and crypto in general. So all I think is love the show, share the show, like the show. Of course, we're going to have the alert on as well. Always a timer on, and leave a comment if you are here. Let me know as well. I see a lot of OGs in the house, and I see some new people as well. Welcome everybody. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Fefe, the G. Let's go. Daughter is sick. I'm so happy. That's horrible. Devs, nice seeing you around, man. Been ages. Always late. 12K is bottom. All right, sure. Theta, still a goat though. Thanks. Is Sol going to wake up? It is already awake. It's almost 11 p.m. here in Australia. So tired. Miss Mia. Is this the first time I'm seeing? I'm going to give you a big applause. I wanted to say I'm going to give you a clap, but I can't say that to a miss. That wouldn't sound right. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's jump into the show. Guys, please like the show. We're going to have a, oh, and by the way, sorry for the fact that it was put up an hour later, because it's getting fired today as well, so don't you worry about that. Let's jump back here. This is what I said, guys. It's a good day, cuz. It's a good day. I'm feeling better. I'm not as sick. You're getting fired. Like everything, the world is coming into order. Like everything is good. Okay, so this is what I said yesterday on the show. One, you see a 4-point structure established. That is a low. That is a high. A 50% retrace, which we just completed now. And then a new high created here. When that happens, we can confirm the full-blown reversal is happening, and probably the low is in. We're going to all-time highs, altcoin rally, and whatever. Okay? Now, so this is what I said yesterday, and if you don't follow me on X, by the way, you should do that. There's a link in the description. You have to do that. You scroll lower a little bit, and then you go on expand, and then you will see the description. And there is the link to my X profile. I keep you posted on everything that I can't keep you posted on here. For example, I tweet stuff like this. And if you have been paying attention, then you know exactly that some tokens have actually rallied, like massively. And I even tweeted about it yesterday when I saw the close above. I tweeted and I said the local bottom is in. I said that 3.45 trillion is the target. So even if you missed the show, I actually updated you on the on my X profile. This is why it's worth turning on notifications on all posts. Don't turn on replies, because I'm pulling a Kanye vest on my X. I mean, not the porn stuff, but like I'm actually replying to people. But turn on for all posts. The market is doing decent. Like if you look at this does not look like a bad market to me. Curve is up 10%. This Pulse thing is up 24%, Pepe 8%, Caspa 20%, I talked about on the show, Virtuals 17%, Tau 10%. So if you have not missed the show, you could have made massive gains from yesterday. Now what is interesting is that this is driven against all odds. This rally is driven against all odds. We see massive selling on Coinbase and on Binance, but price doesn't care. Price doesn't care. Price just go up, number go up, and this is a very strong indication, addition to my TA, which I'm going to share with you now, that this indeed is most likely the bottom. Now, there is obviously a bunch of stuff happening. Trump is just in it. New York is the most corrupt state in the union. Okay, this is what Trump just posted. Okay, shout out to all New Yorkers here. Anyway, the events, we've got a bunch of events this week. Trump's tariff coming, which happened. Fed chair speaks. Powell speaks in 2 hours from now. I mean, of course, it's a Senate hearing, so he has to be like, but he's gonna be the JP that we know. January CPI inflation data coming will be relevant, but not not gonna move the market on long term unless it's like to the extremes. PPI inflation, same thing. General retail sales data coming on Friday. Again, and 20% of S&P 500 companies report earnings. Now this is relevant. TJ, find us what companies report on what day, please. If you're watching the show, I know you're watching. Find us and send it over. Cuz monitor the chat, please, to see if TJ sent it over. So this is this is what's happening. Obviously, a lot of things can happen, but I do believe that the bottom is most likely in. Now, let me show you why. Here's a very short TLDR on why I think the bottom is in, okay? Well, I told you yesterday that, let me just see it here. I told you yesterday that we need to see a higher, so we need to see a 4-point structure. So whenever, and I'm gonna give you, on every single show, what I really aim to do is I'm giving you knowledge in terms of how you can become a better trader, an investor, and how to navigate the market better. I'm also giving you obviously all the news, but today I'm gonna give you a little more on understanding my way of thinking, me as a profitable trader for quite some time now. You will understand it much better, so pay attention here, okay? It might be a little bit lengthy, but it will give you a very good idea and it will make you a better trader, okay? So I think Fefe is the goat. Thank you, Dan. Thank you so much. And I can get it back to you. LFG, oh, motherfuckers, if you're not buying LFGO, I mean, I'm not, someone DM me. Okay, let me rant a little bit. Someone DM me today. And like, what happened to Tucker? And I'm like, good morning, sunshine. Good morning. Like, I've been talking about Tucker 2-3 months ago, and I said I went into the Telegram, I tried to help them, they hated me out, I left, and I wish the best for the project. And it was like, you should stop talking about memes. And I'm like, did you see that? What the, like, and it's nothing about the guy, but I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Anyway, so LFGO, I love the LFGO community. If you don't know, just shout out. They, you know, it's just, I'm just holding the token and they will hold it, and I think it's incredible. They are that, like, they got beaten. They're like at 600,000 market or something. It's insane. Like, I mean, yeah, they're really bad, really bad down, down bad. I mean, LFGO. Let me show. 668,000. So. Whew, I should not even talk about it. The only reason why I'm talking about it is because I talked about it when they were up here at like what, 13, 15, 20 mil. I've been talking about them as well. I'm not being paid. I bought my own tokens, whatever that is. I just remembered. So anyway, literally the best community in the world. Best, strongest meme community in my own opinion. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say is the following. So, here's how the game works. When you have a liquidation event like this, you need to see a higher high. You can't have a V-shaped recovery here because you could not expect that from the market, okay? What you want to see is a low, a high, a low, and a high, a 4-point of structure. Now you have the 4-point of structure, you can confirm that a reversal is happening on a higher time frame, okay? So for that to happen, it doesn't happen like this. It doesn't happen like this, because if it does happen like this, most likely it is either a V-shaped recovery, which is not happening on this chart now, or it's just way too fast manipulated and it's going to have a continuation to the downside. Neither of which is happening now. What you want to see is you want to see a massive push, which we've seen, and then you want to see a accumulation period, which we see for almost a week now. This is very good. What you want to see in the accumulation, and I've been telling you about this when we were up here. So if you follow my content, if you follow me on X, I have been telling you at around 3.26 trillion that we are going to have this accumulation phase. I even drafted this here, this zone, and I said we are going to see a lower low, lower high formed on a lower time frame, and at one point we are going to see a breakout, and that breakout is going to be the one that we are going to be long in. And so we did have that. We came back 50%, which markets always do, and retrace, which is a very strong indication that this is a sufficient move for the 4-point structure. So what you want to see now is you want to see a higher high formed. Can we still reject here and go lower? Yes, and I'm going to talk about that in a second, but very unlikely. Trading is a game of probabilities. It's extremely unlikely for us to reject from here and go lower without taking the 3.32 trillion high up here, okay? So now that we have a higher high formed here, that means you see these purple, pink, red, whatever color this is, we see a lower low. We are grinding lower, okay? We're grinding lower. And someone might say, okay, why do you draw this when it's actually, in fact, higher high? And it's not, because there's no close above. You see, there's no close above. We only count closures. We don't count VIX because they are liquidity hunts. So what you want to see is we're rolling down, rolling down, and at some point, poof, get slapped in the face when we get a higher high. And that is a wake-up call for us to realize that their next wave is incoming. And the next wave is going to go into the 3.4445 trillion-ish mark up here, because that is the next target. That's drawing liquidity. That is what's going to happen. We have built up massive liquidity here, and that means that we are going to see this. Now, what are the scenarios that I'm looking at right now? Once you understand this, you understand that the higher time frame picture, it is going to... Miss Mia has been studying my charting. That's incredible. I'm so happy. We are launching, cuz when are we launching the trading stuff? Cuz he's not slacking. He's slacking, bro. All day he's slacking. But we are going to have like a playlist on the 100x Club, guys. We are going to have a proper. It's called the 100x Club. This is my trading channel. We are going to have like a playlist on. You go down here, you expand the description, you go down here and you see subscribe to Fefe's trading channel. This is going to be the 100x Club. And here we're going to have a complete playlist with my trading strategy. So you do not want to miss that. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button all across the board, and you will see our updates over there. But it is going to happen. So when you understand all this, you want to understand where can this really start? Like, where can this really happen? So how this can really happen is the following. One, we do need always a 50% retrace. Now that we have a closure above, I would not be surprised to see a 50% retrace. This is where a lot of people will call me an idiot by the people who only going to look at the thumbnail and go like, oh, the bottom is in, I'm going to ape in. And then they will see this... maybe a 3, 4, 5% drop, and they'll be like, Fefe told us, you idiots! That's what's going to happen. So I would not be surprised to see a drop off to take in this liquidity and creating a market structure shift, because it's also building up a lot of liquidity for it to come back a little bit, touch into this order block down here between 3.11 and 3.08 trillion, something like this, show a market structure shift and then move on. I would not be surprised to see it, but this is the time when you don't want to be the smartest. You don't want to be the one sitting, oh my, wow, are they going to be a pullback? I'm going to wait for the pullback. I'm going to be like positioning myself properly, and then it's going to get screwed. You don't want to do that. Why? Because you know this is the bottom. 3.04 is the local bottom, which is, I do think is going to hold, but I'm not a fucking fortune teller. I'm a trader. I do think that is going to hold. And the ultimate bottom, I'm like 95% sure it's 2.81. We're not going lower than 2.81. If we are, Cut is going to cut off his weenie, okay? So here's what's going to happen. I do think that we can see a little bit of pullback here, down here to the 3.1 trillion mark, and then have a push, but it's not worth the wait for that 5% drop. It's just simply not worth it. So you want to start layering into the positions that you want to take. As a summary, I'm going to give you my thoughts yet again. We have the 4-point structure that we need to establish. We have the bottom, we have the high, we have a 50% retrace, and from the 50% retrace, we have a higher high formed on the hourly chart, which indicates a very strong reversal zone, reversal signal, and that means that the next target is definitely up here at a 3.31 trillion mark. Okay, so this is at least what we are targeting. Once we have a 4-point structure, the ultimate target is up here at 3.4445, and then a last pullback, and then a massive push through 3.6, and then the ultimate bottom is in, and the reversal is completely confirmed. So this is what I'm expecting. This is what I'm looking at, and this is how I am positioning myself. Now, again, as I said, there are a bunch of things that can happen. One of the things that can happen is that we do have a bunch of earnings, for example. So if you look at it, we have Shopify, we have Coca-Cola, we have S&P Global, which is going to be obviously super important. We have super microcomputer, DoorDash, not relevant. Lyft and DoorDash, not that relevant. Maybe customer sentiment. UBSAR's not that relevant. Okay, so it's 25% on the S&P 500, but I don't think I think these are gonna be a nothing burger. Like some of these are gonna be S&P Global, whatever, gonna be major, but it's not really going to spook the crypto market. So this is what I'm looking at. I hope it makes sense, guys, and I hope that you understand why I'm saying that the bottom is in. We're gonna play a game yet again. Is that I'm gonna start the alert, and I do realize that a lot of people actually rewatch the thing, and this is why we get the likes late. So I'm gonna put the alert on for 2 minutes. And you have 2 minutes to like the show, and if we don't get to 600 likes, I'm simply have to stop the show. And you guys playing with fire here, because you think I'm not gonna stop the show, but damn good I'm gonna stop the show. Where's my sleepers? Look up. I've got sleepers from Blowfin, just so you know. I think we're shipping the hoodie to the guy. Anyway, what's happening? Coinbase earnings tomorrow. Yes, we got Coinbase earnings as well. Can't like it already. Yeah, smash that punch and like. Haha. Alex Walls, haha, smash the like. We're up at 500. Good. Jesus 500. Jesus 500. Drink some water. Good idea. So he's saying, Romesh, let's see if you're big balls. Yeah. You see the government employee, big balls. This guy is always advocating for me to stop the show, no? It's not the same guy? Smash it. Nailed it again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Again, we've got 45 seconds. We've got 70 likes to go, so I would kind of hurry up. Chats go wild when Fefe stops. I'm size 10 5. I need those bluefin sliders. Lock it up. Oh, don't you lock it. Press the frog. I pressed the frog. Of course I pressed. 30 seconds, guys. I'm still gonna end the show if we don't get to 30 seconds. I'm serious. Like this show. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗚 or Bluefin? Both. Look, on a very serious discussion, you have to make sure to sign up to an exchange that offers you decent benefits. Okay, a lot of times what happens is that you have a bunch of exchanges and they're basically fighting for your attention. That is what's happening. And a lot of these exchanges are going to give you massive sign-up bonuses and great deals. So I can't really tell. I love both. I love 𝗙𝗙𝗙, I love Bluefin. I love both of these exchanges. They're incredible. You have to go on, take the benefit, try the exchange, trade them for a week, 2, 3. If you like, stick around. There's another exchange that I wanted to tell you about, which again, I use all these exchanges, by the way. Is VX. VX is very good. First of all, love the team as well. Great platform, non-KYC, available worldwide. And the same thing, I went to them and I said, look, we've got all the bonus sign-up bonuses on Albank and we've got all the other deals with all our other partners. What I really need you to do for us is 0% maker fees. And they said, you know what? We're going to add the 0% maker fees on top of the bonuses. So they have $20,000 deposit bonus. They have these games you can win. They have this VIP one program upgrade, whatever. But one of the best things about VX is that if you use limit orders for your trading, it costs you nothing to actually trade on VX. And I'll tell you why. Some people might ask, and I'm the first one who will tell you that you should never trade on an exchange that does not have trading fees. Never. Why? Because that means they don't make money or they make their money by trading against their users. So you could ask, okay, Fefe, but how can it be that you're promoting VX or you're partnering up with VX and offers 0% maker fees? And I'll tell you the honest truth why. Is because most of the people are fucking lazy. And they are going to use market orders. I'll be very honest with you. I use market orders. Okay, a lot of times. Why? Because it's just easy to use market orders. But if you're a hustler, if you don't have the cash, and if you want to save, all that money that I spend thousands and thousands of dollars every single month on trading fees. And if I wouldn't be lazy when it comes to this trading and I didn't just want to get in, it all comes to priority of time, right? For me, it's much easier to just put in market order and whatever. But if you want to save up and you want to trade using limit orders, this is an incredible opportunity for you. So anyway, it's just a great way. It's a great exchange, and it's an incredible opportunity. And I don't know where else you can find these deals. There's a link in the description. Go and check them out. I genuinely mean it. Go and check them out. They have decent sign-up bonuses as well, but also 0% maker fee. It's unheard of. And you can just thank me later. Okay. What else do we have here? I think it makes sense. Does it make sense? Let's see you tomorrow. Oh, and we have 600. We got this. I mean, you guys are like, this was like very. It was close. Yeah, so we ran out of time. Okay, should I stop the show now? No. Okay. Like we were up at 6:20, but it was very close. Damn, you clutched it last moment. Yeah. What's up? Please chat. Okay. Oh no, really? Sheldon's kid is in hospital. Really? Is it? I didn't know that. Is that true? If it's not true, I'm gonna ban you for life, bro, if you're joking with this. I'm not even kidding. I didn't know that. It's horrible. Yeah, I'm gonna ask him. What do I think about rituals? Nothing. We probably were good. Their fees down 97%, so I don't know. I think it's gonna be like pump.fun. They're gonna make a lot of money and people are gonna lose a shit ton of money. When cause on camera? I don't know. Okay, let's go. How big are your positions now versus last week when we done? I don't understand the question. Let's go. Guys, we've got a bunch of stuff for you. Before I jump into the TA, I want to tell you about some of the recent stuff that is happening. One, Elon Musk has made an offer for $97.4 billion to buy out OpenAI, or to buy the leadership role at OpenAI. And Sam Altman, who's obviously the founder and the head at OpenAI, just replied, "No, thank you, but we'll buy Twitter for $9.74 billion if you want." Now, if you know what this means, this is a measuring contest. They both get out their weenies and they're gonna measure whose is bigger. And this is funny because, or this is demeaning or funny or whatever that is, because obviously Elon bought Twitter for $9.42 billion, and Sam is just coming in here and devaluing it to 25% what it's worth. It's probably a reply to the $97 billion offer that Elon made. Anyway, Elon just going absolutely crazy, who's apparently changed his name 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗪. The fuck is what is happening here? Anyway, 2025, here we go. He just commented swindler, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this unfolds. 2024 stablecoins handled more transaction volume than Visa and American Express combined. That's what's happening, bro. Like, there is no utility of crypto. We are going to see crypto die, and it's not gonna be working. And then you see the great people of crypto has facilitated more transactions in stable coins than American Express, the great American Express, and Visa combined. So we see where this thing is heading, and obviously this is one of the main reasons why the state is looking at a stable coin act. Obviously makes a lot of sense. FTX to start distributing $16 billion to creditor repayments in February 18th, which is happening in about 7 days, with 6.5 to 7 billion in the first phase, using November 2022 prices. Now, obviously, they are using November 2022 prices. And if they would have held the tokens, would have been much more higher. But this is actually one of the first bankruptcies in history that could recover 120, 130% of the claims, because they sold the remaining tokens that they held so late, and the market basically made up for it. But it is a very, very, very good news. Now, I do not think that this is all going to pour back into crypto. I don't think that it's going to happen what everybody is saying. But I do think that some of it will be going back, and it's definitely going to give a bullish sentiment for the market. 28 states introduced Bitcoin legislation. We have always talked about it. 21 states introduced strategic Bitcoin reserve registration. This is absolutely bullish. We will see more and more states coming on board, and this is gonna be obviously a catalyst for the next leg up. I genuinely do believe it. ETH BTC is oversold on the monthly RSI for the first time ever in its history. I have never, ever seen this, and I don't really use RSI, but the fact that ETH BTC is oversold, there's no freaking way why you should not start long in ETH at this level. I told you that I'm long ETH. I told you that this is a play that I'm taking for 2025. We'll see how it goes. There are a bunch of data that suggests that it is actually a smart move. There is $151 million worth of ETH, and then 4 hours ago, and then there is 171 million ETH. No. Okay, so there's $151 million worth of ETH 4 hours ago, and there's $171 million worth of ETH 48 hours ago that was withdrawn from Binance, and that means that they are accumulating. This is actually a historic milestone. 224,000 ETH has moved away from exchanges in the past 24 hours alone. So this is obviously a very good indication that people are accumulating. They're just loading up and they're taking the ride, as I told you I am doing so for 2025. Official altcoin ETF approval odds. Now, Eric, these guys have been really spot on with the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. So I actually trust what they say. And they are saying that there is going to be a 90% chance for a Litecoin ETF approved. Is that today? What is it? The final SEC deadline? But this was rejected. What do they mean? This final? Oh, it's October. This is going to be October 2nd. Yeah. So they say 90% chance that there's going to be a Litecoin ETF next. They say there is a 75% chance for a Dogecoin ETF. There's 70% chance for Solana and 65% on XRP. I don't think so. I don't think the 90% on Litecoin is what it is. I do think that Solana, then Doge, and Solana, XRP, and then Doge. This is how I see it playing out, but we're yet to see. Now, George is reporting here that Tesla is increased his Bitcoin holdings. Well, George, that's not correct. Unfortunately, there has not been any change in Tesla's Bitcoin holdings, unfortunately, since June 2022. So you see this very beautiful yellow line here. There was no change. So if you see this happening anywhere or people reporting on this, this is not true, false information. Fartcoin, we all joke about it, but actually the fact is that whales are primarily buying 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙. The people who bought Fartcoin and made a lot of money, these whales are buying 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙. Now, the reason why I'm talking about 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙, they're also in basically the highest mind share that's been happening in the past 24 hours. And I've been telling you that I bought this shit at 120 mil, 130 mil. Bruv, I mean, obviously I'm not happy about it, but I do think that this can have a comeback. Now, this is the time when the South, I don't know, I can't even imagine that we're talking about this, but this is the moment when the Central African Republic launched their own meme coin, and then 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙, the meme coin that 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙, right, Dave Portner has been promoting about. This is a meme coin about him going to jail because he's promoting another meme coin. Anyway, so this got rugged. So now you see it's a 36 million. I still do think it's a great buy. Now, obviously, it's massive risk, but this guy can fart and then this thing can go to a million. What is it? A billion. So I do think this is a great buy. Now, that said, I think it's time for us to get back to the charts. I also wanted to tell you that I'm re-recording. So here's the thing. I'm re-recording school. Some lessons to the intro to crypto school that I'm doing with Ren, because Ren called me and he's like, the security lesson, people won't understand how important security is. You need to re-record those lessons. So I'm going to re-record, but I want to tell you here as well, it's extremely important that you are protected and you do have proper security. And one of the first steps is to get a VPN. And I know I tell you about it, and I know that it might be tiring, but get a VPN for yourself. I use NordVPN because they have a threat protection. It's $5 a month or something like that. There's a great discount if you use the link in the description, and I personally appreciate it as well. But you need to have a VPN. It protects your devices. Basically a no-brainer for anyone in crypto. Again, the reason why I use NordVPN, other than the fact that they've been around for a long time, they are they are known in the space. The biggest reason I use them is because they do have a threat protection. If you click on a phishing link, it throws up and it goes, do not go further, because there is a potential malicious activity going on this side. And it actually saved me, I think, like at least 3 times last month when I clicked on a link and it sent me back. I still clicked. I want to see the website because, I'm a DGen, but whatever. So you should I genuinely mean you should get a VPN for yourself. Now it's time for us. And I also wanted to show you one more thing, which is I tweeted about this. This is also the reason why you should follow me on X. I tweeted this and I said, AIXBT is literally one of the easiest plays out there. The best setups, mindshare narrative, great chart. This is the chart that I shared, and this is the higher time frame chart that if you look at it, this is like literally I'm looking at a 1 to 10 risk reward trade here with AIXBT. And if you pull this up here, it started moving the way I wanted to move. So I want to analyze AIXBT first because I think this is relevant. Let me just put the music down here. I also want, guys, we're going to push the envelope a little bit. So we're like 1,400 people. First of all, what I want to tell you is you have to follow me on X. There's a link in the description to my X profile. I keep you posted. You would push me through 45,000 followers if we actually got here. Yeah, you would push me through 45,000 followers if you want to do that. Turn notifications on post. That's one. Second, I do have a vlog. Okay, we're going to Paris for the NFT conference. You can find us there. We're going to cover it as well. But there is a vlog that we publish every single week. We have an NFT collection on there and much more. Go and check it out. There's a link in the description. It says follow, subscribe, Fefe's vlog. If you want to see what it takes, how is it being a host at Bbenter, how my life evolves, everything in between, my mindset, and how you can actually make it as well. This is the journey to a $1 billion hustle, $1 billion net worth. And I want to help you achieve your own financial goals as well. So go and check that out. We're going to have a bunch of educational content coming on as well. So let's get back to this AIXBT here, which this is what I tweeted. And after my tweet, this actually went up like 17%, bruv. But here is, I'm dipping my toes into this position. And here is why. Because if you look at this very simply, very simply, it's a very similar pattern that I have been, ooh, what's happening here? Because no, I just didn't see this thing here. NFT lol. Yes, NFTs. Yes, NFTs. Okay, so if you look at this very simply, you see a market structure break down here, and then you see a market structure shift up here with the same pattern on the total market cap. Now you want to see that AI tokens have the biggest mind share still, okay? So they're gonna be the first to bounce. And you wanna be involved in them, one. But two, this has been coming down for such a long time. You see, it's been literally just grinding down and down and down. And at some point, we needed to see a very clear V-shaped recovery. And if you see here, we saw one time a V-shaped recovery. This is what happened. We had a V-shaped recovery here. It came, retested this region, and from there, it pumped 50%, okay? From there has not been one V-shaped recovery. Not one there was, okay? There was no recovery at all. There was no recovery at all. Okay, so you could potentially have called this one before this February crash that we saw, okay, which was obviously unfortunate, so this would not have been counted. But even then, it came back literally just to the leg down here. But in general, what you can see is that it has a very strong V-shaped recovery here. Look at this. It does have a very strong V-shaped recovery. Market structure shift, market structure break. Very fucking strong. The only thing I don't like about this is that there was no close above here. Okay, so you need to see a close above for you to confirm that this is actually going to be a full-blown reversal. And we did not have a close above here. And that was kind of concerning for me because that could be a double break. But because this was the level that broke below and created a new market structure break, which is basically a new low, a close below a new low, and then you have a massive recovery. This is a blow through, and then you have a 50% retrace, which we had now. This is a beautiful reversal. Here's the catch. I do think we are going to wick this low out. Why? Because this is called the liquidity inducement trap. Okay, the reason why it's called a liquidity inducement trap, because a lot of people long here because they think this is support. But in fact, we did not have a close above. We created relative equal highs, which is basically the double top. And that means that this is going to get taken. So it's confirmed that draw on liquidity will happen. So this will start going higher, but we need to have a little bit of flush out here first. So the possibility of this coming down and even wicking through here is very high at this stage. I am heavy long AIXBT, and I do think this could be one of the best plays that you play. Obviously, nothing I say is financial advice, but I'm just telling you what I'm doing with my own money. Now, guys, here's the thing. We're going to set another alert, and we're going to set another... Don't laugh. This is what's going to happen. We have 1,500 people watching, and we have 707 likes. We have to get above 1,000. I'll give you 3 minutes. We have to get above 1,000. I give you 3 minutes. If we don't get above 1,000, we analyze as many coins as we can. Until then, if we don't get above, well, that's what's happening. Chop, what's happening, monkey face? Good to see you here. This guy is coming in here. He doesn't have a name. He's just a monkey face. And every day he just comments chop for months and months and months. So I'm very happy that I give some value to this guy as well. And guys, don't forget, you have 2.5 minutes. We have to get to 1,000 likes. Otherwise, we have to cut the show. AI16Z, let's go. AI16Z, let's go. Bam, 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 bam. Beautiful. Now, there was no... this would have been, yes. This would have been beautiful. Look at this. Market structure shift. Comes back and pumps. Look at this. If you have played this on the 50 retrace, this went 113%. Why did we buy AIXBT and not AI16Z? Oh my god! But this is what I'm expecting on AIXBT as well. Don't you worry at all. So I'm heavy long on that position. So don't you worry. I think it's coming back here. I do think that there's going to be a little bit of retrace here at 50%. So I would be interested in buying this down here at around 50 cents. 50 cents. Candy shop, the candy shop. 50 cents is good, but also it can come back all the way down here to this OB. That would be beautiful. Down here at 46 cents, that will be the place to be. You guys have another 1.5 minutes to like the show. Otherwise, we have to cut it. We have to get to 1,000, and we still need 150 likes. So I would get to like him. Cut the show. We will. Don't worry. I promise you. ARB, let's go. Until then. Horrible chart. Not interested. Thank you very much. What else do we have here? Popcat. Oh my god. Popcat. I can't even believe. Nice. Look at beautiful. The same. Guys, you're making money. If you are not making money watching the show, you have to stop. Look at this. Market structure shift. Comes back. Where does it come back? Let me guess. Came back 50%? Oh no, really? Oh yeah, okay, cool. So what do you do at 50%? You buy. You bought 60% pump. Thank you very much. Beautiful. I mean, if you want to trade it, it's good. It has the confirmation there. Came back 50. This should hold. This should hold, actually. This should hold. This does not even look that bad, to be honest with you. I mean, if we see a higher high on this, this is good. We have 20 seconds. Cos, where are we at? We're going to end the show. Okay, so we have one more. We have 10 seconds and we only have 900 likes. This is the time this is the first time I'm gonna end the show. Okay, we're gonna analyze Doge. We have the 3 minute running out after I analyze Doge. If we don't get to 1,000, I'm stopping. This is the first time I'm stopping the show. Okay, good. Let's go Doge. Let's go 1 hour. Look at this. Look at this beautiful. Same scenario that I said. We have a pump here. We have a 50% retrace. We're waiting for the 4-pointer structure in the higher time frame. It came down. We didn't really have a confirmation. We do have now. This was market structure break, market structure shift. It has to come back 50. I'm gonna long Doge. I think it's gonna be incredible. 25-ish cent. This is what I'm looking at, guys. I think this is it. We have 920. I'm gonna show you just so you're not gonna come back and complain that I'm not. We have 925 likes. Unfortunately, that's not 1,000. So I truly appreciate every single one of you for being here. Next time you will listen to me. I promised you that I'm gonna end the show, and we are going to do it now. I gave you all the UFing people not liking. We might do. Oh, we don't have time. We have to leave. We have to leave to the airport. Okay, guys. Truly appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for being here. Follow me on X. There is a link in the description. You have to follow me on X. I'm going to keep you posted on everything that is happening. We're going to be trading a lot this week. I genuinely mean it. I think this is the bottom. The bottom is really in. There's a link in the description. You should follow me there. Make sure you do that. Someone's saying that's not very nice. Sorry about this. Next time, we know better. Thank you so much for watching. If you're rewatching, there are 2 videos here that you can click on. There's a subscribe button. And yeah, I believe I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.